Southern Vanguard Radio, this is DJ John Doe, and right in front of me in that little bitty screen is Cappuccino Me.
Good, man.
Big Meeks.
Here we go again.
How are you, my friend?
Doing good, man. I'm up. I'm awake now.
You're up. You're not sleeping, Meeks.
Took the mattress off, man. I'm good.
How was Memphis, man?
Memphis was cool, man. Just hanging out with my family and my mom. Celebrated her 75th birthday, man. So it was big.
73rd.
I wish I could got out of the house, but she ain't with that bullshit. So we did some cool at the house, and everybody was there. It was good times, man.
All right, beautiful. You saw all the kids and all that good stuff too.
Grandkids, saw my oldest daughter, saw my nieces.
Beautiful.
My aunts, my godmother, just, condensed trip, All
right, beautiful, man. What's up with Jay Rizzy? How's Jay Rizzy doing?
He chilling, man. He doing good, man. Hanging out with him.
All right.
Still smoking that shit.
Load up, of course.
Tripping on my eyelids. That's out to my brother J Rock, man.
Word. You pushed it home late last night, right? That's why we call you Sleeping Mix.
So yesterday was her actual birthday, so we didn't get up out of there till like after 9 p.m. So that's a 5-hour trip. I pulled back into Atlanta at 2 a.m.
Okay.
I went to work today, dodged protesters and everything today. I had a full day, buddy.
Yeah, you said it was live wire downtown this morning, right?
Yeah, I had to take like 4 detours this morning just to get to my building. I almost had to take another one. If I had to take one more, I would have went back home, man. I was like, yeah, today ain't the day for this shit. But but I was able to get to the building and get some shit done. So it was cool, but all right. I'm kind of glad they're still protesting, man. It seems more real, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no weekend shit, you know what I mean? They in it for the long haul, so that's what it looks like.
All right. They found your girl yet? They got 10 racks.
Yeah, can anybody help me get these $10,000? They want the white chick that set the windows on fire, man. I'm trying to get stacked up. Like, I know somebody know her. She looked like a Mary Ann,
Karen.
Yeah, a smooth Jessica or something. I don't know, man.
Deborah.
Gertrude looking ass. Somebody help me out, man.
No, that's crazy. They're gonna get her. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, she as good as got.
Too many pictures.
Yeah. But we good, homie.
Okay,
everything good, man.
All right, good, beautiful. Well, shit, let's get down to business. This is the first time you're listening. This is Southern Vanguard Radio. This is Doe. And that's Meeks
over here.
Yeah, that's Meeks right there. And let's see, we do this twice a week. On Tuesdays, it's a mix show. All the latest and greatest hip hop, cut up and sliced up like it should be. Me and Meeks just talking just the awfulest bunch of shit you ever heard. And then on Thursdays, we have an interview session with an MC or DJ or producer or behind the scenes type person that that fucks with this hip hop culture that we love so much and holds so near and dear to our hearts. So if you're listening on a platform that maybe you don't fuck with it too tough, we're on all of them: SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts. And then Meeks, we have some affiliates as well to help us spread the word out west and around the world.
Absolutely. We got atlhiphop.com, IamClassicRawRadio.net, Return of the BoomBap, WRBB, X Squad Radio, X Squad affiliates, all those here in Atlanta. And then we go out to the West Coast with Soul Public Radio.
All right, beautiful. All right, so let's get to it. This gentleman here, I believe it might have not been a world exclusive. It might have been pretty close. But the homie House Shoes, who's a big supporter of the show, going all the way back to our first year in 2015.
Shout out to Shoes.
Word. Sent this joint through a couple weeks ago. Played a joint. It's crazy. The buzz has been, building and building. And the album's finally here. The album's called Moe Dert. And tonight, we have Moe Dirdee himself on.
Yes,
Moe Dirdee!
Yes.
Moe Dirdee.
What's really good, man?
It's you, man. Everything cool?
Hey, yeah, man. Everything cool, man. 2/3 of the earth is covered by water. I cover the rest. Like,
that's what's
I just
up.
feel like at this particular point in my life right now, like, I just need to just, like, let everybody know that I'm, like, one of the coolest niggas on planet Earth, bro. Like, I promise you I'm one of the coolest niggas on planet Earth, bro. And this Moe Dert project, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with this West Coast vibe that's behind it, it's a nice project. And you'll be able to tell I'm a cool motherfucker, bro.
No doubt.
All right. So Mo, give us the background, I guess a high level for folks that don't know about the album.
For folks who don't know about the album, like the album is definitely put together by Dirt Beats. Dirt Beats from Burbank, California. Dirt Beats did the production. I did the actual lyrics. I got one feature on there. It's about Big Tone. Big Tone just recently released a project on Fat Beats. But in the process, like that project itself, like from beginning to end, my travel all the way to California, like, you know what I'm saying, was a part of my experience of my West Coast, like, you know what I'm saying, my West Coast vibe that I created. Like in amongst that project, once like I say, from the bus ride out to California, everything from the bus ride to me being in Burbank, California, just sitting there, just like for 19 hours, just penning, like, you know what I'm saying, became a part of my story. And like, you know what I'm saying, of course, like a lot of what I have to offer, a lot of people who know me as a lyricist, like I really didn't open up as like me as a person. Like with this particular CD, I opened up a little bit more, like as an actual person, to a West Coast feel, a West Coast vibe, like one producer. And like, you know what I'm saying, he created the beats like from the ground up, and I created the bars from the ground up. And like me, where I come from, like, you know what I'm saying, I was raised by Big Proof and Jay Dilla. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was signed to Big Proof from D12. So, but in the process, like I used to always listen to Dilla shit. So a lot of why all of this huge boiling pot of like this huge, what you smelling is like a huge mixture of Jay Dilla, Big Proof, DJ House Shoes, you know what I'm saying, and the way I brought up as an MC, like, you know what I'm saying. So still sharp and still, and it was put together and it came out really good. And then Tenacity mix and master that bitch. That motherfucker cold blooded too. Yeah, Tenacity. Shout out to my boy Tenacity, man.
Word. What up, Tenacity?
That sound like the full thing right there, man. That sound definitely sound like that mark of excellence, doing it real damn efficient everyday type shit.
Every day.
I mean? Moe Dert.
I like
no
that.
doubt. No doubt.
How'd this project come to be, Mo? I'm sorry, Mix. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, go ahead.
How'd this thing come to be, Mo? You guys been talking about this for some time, or?
Actually, like, you know, DJ House Shoes is originally from Detroit. So, like, sure. You know what I'm saying? Before I actually moved out to Las Vegas, my only memories of House Shoes was that of, like, you know what I'm saying, of, like, you know what I'm saying, the caliber of Jay Dilla, like, but you know what I'm saying, he's at the almighty Lush, I mean, not the Lush, but St. Andrews. Like, you know, he used to have a floor where he used to DJ. I used to always go up and pay my respect, like, you know what I'm saying, show love. But in the process, like, he moved out west. Like, going forward, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, I done been in prison, like, I done been in county jail, but like my last stint, like, you know what I'm saying, it gave me like an 8-month parole. Like, I got off parole. Once I got off parole, I literally moved out to Vegas right after I got off parole. And when I moved out to Vegas, like, I knew Arizona was like a couple of hours that way, and I knew LA was a couple of hours that way. But I knew to check my resources that I had in each direction. So I hit up House Shoes, like, you know what I'm saying, and a couple other people. But House Shoes was like, yo, I got something for you right now. So I came out, I went out there, and that was the bus ride there. Like, I think that's like the second song on the track. I mean, second song on the project, the Moe Dert project. Or if it's not the second song, forgive me for being wrong, but the name of the song is Bus Ride. And like, I literally took a $20 bus ride to California on a Mexican bus. $20 American, $20 American money, bro. Right? And I got on this bus and like, you know what I'm saying? It was the best experience. Like, I even like, you know what I'm saying? I was penning some other shit, but when I got there, I literally sat there and I was like, whoa, I literally got to Cali for $20. You know what I'm saying? That's like $20, I'm stuck on that. And then DERT BEATS was there in an Audi, a motherfucker, nice Audi, like waiting for me right after I got off the bus. I was like, yep, see, this that shit I look for, right?
That's that shit, yeah. Mo, please explain to me what made the bus so Mexican.
What made it Mexican? You really want to, like, it was a Mexican bus because, like, the bus driver was Mexican. The occupants were Mexican. Like I had to lean over and talk to the passenger who was American, but just so happened to be bilingual. And I was like, what did the bus driver just say? And he was like, boy, he just said, like, we about to take a 15-minute stop right up here at this spot up here. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that was, but like, it was 3 chickens in 1 cage.
God damn. This a real Mexican bus.
In the overcarry.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, I'm good now. Thank you. You painted a hell of a picture, my G. That's it real.
Man, listen.
If that cat hadn't been on the bus, if that cat hadn't been on the bus, you would have been in Tijuana and shit.
Man, bro, listen, I'm so glad. Like, I stayed awake the entire time down there because I didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You would not get me in Tijuana, bro. Like, meaning, like, no, not even that. Not even that. Like, they may be Mexicans, but I'm a Mexican. I can't go.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Damn.
Mo, how Vegas been treating you, man? Been out there since what, 2016?
Man, listen, I've been out here since 2014.
14, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've been out here since like 2014. And like, you know what I'm saying? I started off with my hustle hand. Like, you know what I'm saying, out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, that's all I did was in Detroit was hustle. Like multiple levels of hustle. Like hustle is an acronym, how you survive through life every day. Mm-hmm. So like, you know what I'm saying? I had different ways to maneuver to a couple of dollars. But now it's kind of like I done fell back and, you know, I just start observing and taking shit for what it's worth. And, you know, the direction that I was headed, I really needed to like be able to set an example in my mind, like meaning so I redirected from the direction that I was going. And like even with COVID, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a certified sous chef, bro. A certified sous chef.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been cooking for like at least like 20 plus years.
Yeah, we had that in the notes, Mo. I was going to ask you about that, actually. I'm glad you brought it up.
So in the process, like I managed to get out here and like from the ground up, like build a foundation at a specific situation to where like I started making like $1 amount and then I tripled it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so based off of my work ethic, or based off my know-how, like meaning like who you know get you through the door. What you know determines how long you're going to stay.
No doubt.
And that's what my current situation is right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I cook for a lot of millionaires, like, and I do private, like I go to somebody's house and cook, like, you know what I'm saying? Like cook private meals and shit.
That's what's up.
So speaking
what's your specialty, Mo?
My specialty, whatever you like for your dollar amount.
All right. Keep it simple.
No. I think like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of different food groups, like not even food groups, but like I like Jamaican food, like, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm Liberian. I'm Liberian.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I like a lot of West African food too.
Yeah.
But in the process, like even I like Caribbean food, I like Chinese food. But in the process, I'm telling you, I'm liking all these different foods because like the ones that I really like, I recreate at the crib. Gotcha. So you know what I'm saying? I can go to Benihana's. I'm like, oh, this shit good as fuck. I'm going home and making this. I'm going to the grocery store, getting all the ingredients, and then making my own shit.
No doubt.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bring my girl into the motherfucking the kitchen, and then cook it on the stove. So we sitting right there at the table. Like, bitch, this stove right here. Like, like at Benihana's, they cook it in front of you. I'm cooking it in front of you right here.
No doubt.
Oh yeah.
Hey Mo, let me ask you this. You say you're doing private chefing now. Is that a result of the COVID? Because I know the casinos, what they doing right now?
The casinos, like, I don't know exactly what's like as far as like the cooking methods in the casinos. But what I do know, like as far as like where I'm actually cooking at, like, you know, like the procedure is like whenever, like, you know, when we not cooking, like you don't have to have a mask on. But when you get ready to cook an order, you put your mask on, you put your gloves on, like, well, you hand sanitizer, you put your gloves on, and then like you cook the food because like it's a window right in front of you. I'm right in front of a window, so everybody can see me, like, you know what I'm saying, moving around. Yeah. So in the process, like they can also see me like interacting with like social distancing, like meaning I got my mask on, I'm preparing your food, I got my gloves on. Each meal, like I take my gloves off and sanitize my hand again, and then go about like I take my mask off and, you know, I'm just chilling. But that's definitely what it is, like meaning like somebody on the patio or the golf course that I work at. I work at a golf course. Okay. Somebody on the patio of the golf course literally rolled by on a golf cart and noticed more than 5 people at one table, and they didn't want anything from the spot or anything. They just wanted to call in, Karen, being on some Karen shit. Right. Gotcha. So they called in like, yeah, there's somebody at this golf course right now. There's 6 people at the table, yada, 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 yada. And then like, okay, that type of shit. So you got to be really mindful that like, regardless of if we set the tables away 6 feet, like people can still push the tables together because they used to pulling the tables together if they got a big group. Right. So like we're not like the servers that we have, they're not gonna go out there and police the entire situation. Like, sir, you can't do this. Like we've done our job. That part right there.
Exactly. So, I got you. Got you, man.
So back to the album real quick, Mo.
What up?
Like what kind of stash did you have to pick from? Like did Dirt just drop a god awful amount of beats on you, or was it a selective kind of curation thing, or like talk to us a little bit about the creative process?
That's an easy question to answer because like each beat he made from scratch. Each beat he made from scratch. There was no selection. It was all beats made from scratch.
Gotcha.
To my prior knowledge.
Gotcha.
But I smoked a lot of weed though, so.
Of course.
All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right.
You that's your particular workflow, or did you prefer it be that way, or would you have rather had a selection or a folder of beats to pull from?
Like even with me, like having like when I do have features, it's kind of like a disadvantage to anybody I have a feature with because like it's my led direction in comparison to being in the studio with that person and like we building from the ground up because now it's kind of like it's an even playing field.
Gotcha.
On my end, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I literally wouldn't have had it no other way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I've been groomed to do it that way. Yeah. Like, in the honor of Big Proof put out a 24-hour mixtape. In 24 hours, he put out a lot of songs. He had, you know what I'm saying? It took him 24 hours to do the project that he did, but he stayed up and he documented every minute of it. Yeah. So, like, you know what I'm saying? But I mimic a lot of that, like, work ethic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've done a project before where I've done like you know what I'm saying, 11 or 12 songs within 19, 20 hours. So it's not, for me, it's not unfamiliar to do the work that I just did out there. Like, Dirt just so happened to be able to put this shit together and allow me to just like do what I need to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't come and rush me to finish writing, or like, you know what I'm saying? He had other stuff he had to do.
He just let you work.
Yeah. I just needed to sit there with the beat.
That's what's up. Shouts out to Dirt, man, for real.
You recorded the whole joint in a weekend, Mo? That weekend you went out there? You recorded the whole joint, the whole album that weekend you went out there? Or?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, man.
That's dope.
And the joint dropped June 5th, right, Mo?
Joint dropped June 5th. Like, you know what I'm saying? The digital, like, it's digitally everywhere right now. Like, meaning, like, mainly it's like I've been promoting Bandcamp. Bandcamp, it's only $8 on Bandcamp. It's on the vinyl will be on Fat Beats.
Okay.
But outside of that, it's on Bandcamp, it's on iTunes, it's on Apple Music, it's on Spotify. So like those are the ones that I can think of right off rip. But you know,
what's been the response so far? How's it been?
The response like national and international has been really crazy, like, to be honest. Like, because I really got a lot going on right now. Like, I literally, like, you know what I'm saying, within the last, like, the crazy part about it is I'm doing really good right at this particular second, because I just lost my father within the last 4 days. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sorry to hear
the crazy part about it is like, it's more so like what I was torn about is I recognize that like my lineage, like, you know what I'm saying, is deplenished. That was the main thing that I was crying for. Like, you get it? Like, meaning I lost my grandfather. I just lost my grandfather about like 3 months ago. Like, so I lost my grandfather. I lost my grandmother. I lost my mother. I lost my father. I lost an uncle, and I lost, like, you know what I'm saying, an auntie. So like my grandfather raised 5 boys and 3 girls. So now it's only like 1 girl and 3 boys.
Wow.
You get it?
Yep.
No, 4 boys. I'm sorry, 4 boys.
Yeah, condolences to you and your family, man.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mo.
That's heavy right there. So speaking of your lineage and your legacy right now, when all the dust settles and you look around, what you see for yourself, Mo?
Man, I see for myself. What I see for myself is what I was taught, bro. Like, for first and foremost, like, you know what I'm saying? I just told you earlier, like I'm actually certified sous chef. Like, a lot of the family, like the brothers, the father, the uncles of my family are certified chefs. So they didn't teach me how to eat. They taught me how to fish. So regardless to me leaving Detroit and, like, you know what I'm saying, putting my hustle hand to the side, like, I still had something to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? Like, on top of, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm running that parallel with how I move musically. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm literally an entity. I'm literally, like, you know what I'm saying, somebody who has every right to speak on their story, because I really have a story. You know what I'm saying? My story, I didn't end up in this particular situation right here in, like, you know what I'm saying, this particular Skype with you guys by luck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it had to be a lot of conversation. It had to be a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying, validation. So, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's been years of that for me. It's just on my end, like, I've been through a lot of different shit. Like, whether it be prison, whether it be losing somebody, whether it be, like, you know what I'm saying, moving around and having to figure different things out. I've been through a lot of shit. Like, and my story is completely different than, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a street nigga. I'm definitely a street nigga. But, like, I understand that, like, I'm not in the streets like a street nigga all the time. I don't have to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have other options, that type of shit.
Right.
And your lineage and legacy is intact, man. And I salute you for that, man. Keep that shit pushing, bro. Mo.
No doubt.
Yeah.
100. Appreciate that.
We see you.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Mo, what do you like about Go ahead, Meeks. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just I came across this one thing in the topic, man. I actually jumped out on YouTube today to see some of this shit. Mo, you're a battle legend, man. The grind time shit. I watched you run through Norm Bates today from not too long ago. What's speak about them times, man. What was that like for you? What was that experience like?
I'll say this, and like I can't give anybody any other credit. I can't give anybody the credit, like, you know what I'm saying, other than MARV WON Quest MCCODY. Like, you know what I'm saying, like at one particular point, battle rap was over beats. It was over beats. Mm-hmm. But like MARV WON and Quest MCCODY had like moved around city and state to state. And in the process, they encountered like a battle platform where there's no beat. It's pretty much just like written or freestyle, like a cappella. So in the process, like they brought me on board to that. So like, you know, in that stage right there, like that may have been the changing point of like why I'm sitting here right now. Because one, I created music. I can create music. Music has always been my primary. Battle rap was my secondary by default. Right. Like meaning like I didn't never want to battle rap, but battle rap garnered a lot of different attention.
Absolutely.
So with that attention, it's a different platform. So when they gave me the alley-oop to jump in the battle rap platform, like my very first battle, I did what I needed to do. And like which springboarded me into other battles. Yeah. So like I had a battle with this dude from Chicago, and I knew I was going to have this battle with this dude from Chicago, and I knew it was going to be looked at like Detroit versus Chicago. So what I did was like musically, I went and created a song in advance that I could program my audience enough to where I know for a fact that like this song is going to be so repetitious that you're going to be able to know what I'm saying by the time I say it in this battle, like just the hook. So like, even with this battle, I went in this battle and I say like a particular part in this battle, I say, my name's Strong in Detroit. If we don't get along, and then everybody in the crowd, well, a lot of people, not everybody, a lot of people in the crowd said, you don't belong in Detroit because they had heard the song. But I'd already had to put a video to it and I already made the song to it. Like,
you lined it up.
Circulating.
Yeah.
But needless to say, like I think the battle may have gotten like 6,000 views when it first came out. But the video got 10,000 views when it came out based on what platforms that I was already networking around on battle rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I hadn't touched bases in the streets with the other platforms outside of battle rap. All I had to do was give it to a couple of different battle rap platforms and it garnered like 10,000 views within the first week. So it's kind of like, I can't discredit myself for the song and the visuals at all. You know what I'm saying? But in the process, I do give credit to the platform. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the platform itself, like at the time that I was floating around battle rap, I think URL, which was Smack back in, like it's URL/Smack. I think they had 575,000 subscribers to their YouTube. So anything that they stand behind, regardless to if their supporters fuck with it or not, it's a strong percentage or a strong chance that you may get like a steak out back of the steakhouse. Like anything, you know what I'm saying? Like the garbage can in the back of the steakhouse gets a steak. Every once in a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of like, if you look at that, like, as long as you get the video on that platform, you have a better percentage of being seen. Yeah. So like when I first started battle rapping, I literally looked at it like that, like meaning like, okay, I'm a lyricist. Like this is an angle nobody else take. They already look at battle rappers like they can't make music. So like, I make music. That's my primary. Like battle rap would be my secondary, maybe third. Like, you know what I'm saying? To the point where I got in there and I was like, okay, I battled. I had a couple of decent battles, enough to where like now I can present my music videos and visuals to the platform. Like, you know what? We're going to put it up. And then when they put it up, like And even the battle rap platform, a couple of battle rap platforms was like, you know what? I want you to do me. I want you to concentrate on the music. Don't even like, you know what I'm saying? Because it got to the point where they start to see that like I'm literally just doing just enough in battle rap just to maintain certain shit. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was a no-brainer, bro.
Yo, so you are the exception. And one of the other questions I had, and then I'm gonna stop hogging the interview because it feels like I'm the only one to ask.
Run with it.
You are the exception. So I wanted to ask you, what is it that doesn't allow cats from that platform, the battle rap platform, to transition over into music? Are they not really into that thing, or they really just design and program to battle rap? They can't really make that transition to putting a record and doing a song and stuff like that.
It's more of an agenda, bro. Like, because like if you don't have it set from the start, then it's kind of like once you in it, like either the music or whether it being you start in the battle rap or you start in the music. Like if you don't have that agenda to like, this is what I'm going to do and this is what I'm going to do, like you're going to get lost in it. Like you're either going to come out, you're either going to go into music with battle bars or you're going to go in a battle with music bars. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's the difference with like, you know what I'm saying, artists like that we got in Detroit, bro. Like meaning like we got some really crafty artists, and I'm happy proud to be a part of the cloth of or the class of Detroit hip hop that I'm a part of, man.
No doubt. We fuck with Detroit, man.
Absolutely.
Heavy.
Big time.
Heavy, man.
No doubt.
Hell yeah. Shouts out to Nolan the Ninja. Shouts out to Bull.
Nolan, that's my doggy. I fuck with Nolan.
No doubt.
So who should we know about right now that's on the come up out of Detroit? Mo, anybody that we might not know? You got anybody?
Honestly, like to be honest, like I've been in Vegas for the last 6 years. Who have I been paying attention to out there? You talking about production wise or
anyone
artist wise?
Production, artist.
Production wise, definitely you should check on Chains. I don't know if you're familiar with Chains.
Yeah. You've done some work with him in the past, right? Mo?
Huh?
You did some work with him in the past, right?
Yeah, I did some work with him in the past.
Yeah.
Like definitely. Yeah, hell yeah. Chains was like, you know what I'm saying? When I was speaking on, like, I've actually sat still and recorded like 12 songs within a matter of time. Like, that was the house that I was talking about. I was at Chains crib.
Right.
We put together a project back then, and it was like literally Chains literally came and picked me up. I got a 6-pack of Red Bull. I got a 6-pack of Red Bull, and I had weed. He had weed, and we sat still and recorded. And outside of that, like, I think like about like 7 o'clock the next night, because he came and picked me up at like 10 o'clock that night. And like about 7 o'clock the next night, Miss Corona, which is another artist to check for.
Yeah, what up, Corona?
Miss Corona was coming in and doing a feature for me.
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying? And like when I say check for her, like she just dropped a project.
Yeah, we played a couple of joints.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, we just played a couple of joints off the new record a couple of weeks ago, actually. So big up Miss Corona. What about Vegas, man? What's popping in Vegas? Who do you like there?
Vegas is like more opportunity, bro. That's all I look at Vegas is opportunity. Like, you know what I'm saying, to take advantage of the opportunity that's presented, but then the process, like the opportunity that's presented, like, again, like I always say, like, be able to utilize the opportunity that you have and be ready for the opportunity. Be ready to utilize the opportunity that you have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people who say they want certain things, but then when it's right in front of them, they're not ready to, like, you know what I'm saying, to go forward on it. They got to get ready.
Gotcha.
Like, that's only, but Vegas is 24 hours, bro. Like, Vegas is 24 hours, everything. Like, man, you can get a pint of liquor at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning for no reason. Like, club is open 24 hours. They got day parties. They don't want you to go to sleep here, bro.
Yeah,
they don't want you to go to sleep at all. They want you to spend all that money, man. Like, and then
every drop.
And if you don't got no money, and if you ain't got no way back home, they got some place for you. Skid Row, Tent City. You can go lay down with the rest of these motherfuckers who ain't got no money, who blew it all in one weekend.
and couldn't get back to the crib.
Exactly.
Came and get on the Mexican
about, let me
bus.
borrow your cell phone.
That's crazy.
Came and get on the Mexican bus. That's crazy.
Can't get on the Mexican bus. $20. Now the thing about it is, like, bro, at one particular point in Cali, like, it was a hustle. Like, one of my homeboys was putting me up on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, what you do is, when you go to Cali, you go like Hollywood Boulevard or something like that, and you just, or like one of the main streets out there, and you just lay down and go to sleep for like 4-5 days. And then, like, by LA being LA, you in the heart of the city, they're trying to get all of that shit off of the motherfucking boulevards or whatever. So they're going to give you a check for $500 and pay you to get on the bus to get the fuck out they spot.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
I know one person for sure who did it.
Damn.
And I'm
crazy.
summarizing how he said it to me, but it happened for sure.
Wow.
Damn.
There's always a way.
There's always a way, man. There's always a way, man. The average millionaire got several different sources of income, bro.
No doubt. At a minimum 7.
At a minimum 7.
At a minimum. You're right about that.
I'm just trying to get a vending machine right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to get anything that generate money while I'm asleep. You feel me?
Word.
No
I want a
doubt.
parking
Like
lot.
anything that you're like,
Yeah, man. I want a fucking parking lot
with an engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That generate money while I'm not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A vending machine.
Because cats want to get in there.
We got vending machines in Detroit, bro. We got vending machines in Detroit and on private property that there's beer, liquor, condoms, Black and Milds, cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that you need that you would go to the store to get, you don't have to go leave out of the studio. You can get it right here in this vending machine.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, it's a vending machine like that. And what's the spot here? Patchwork Studios.
Oh, they have one of those here, man. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it got blunts in it, beers.
See?
You ain't got to leave to go to the store. It's one-stop shop, no doubt. No doubt. I bugged out the first time I seen that shit. I was like, somebody smart.
Man, it's the greatest invention ever, bro. It's the
Yeah.
greatest invention. It's the greatest hood invention ever.
Hell yeah.
It literally springboarded me into like, you know, even off of the song that I got, You Don't Belong in Detroit, like, I literally like came up with some merch, and the merch took off too. And like the merch took off. And with the merch taking off, like, it literally springboarded me into just like shipping different You Don't Belong in Detroit shirts around, different, all of that shit. And when I did, like, everybody wanted one. Everybody wanted one. And it was like, it's still like a popular thing that's going on.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And that's all you. So yeah, I'm fucking with that. Hell yeah.
Mo, what's in store for you for the rest of 2020, man? Like, after you get this Moe Dert thing going, like, what's next? Anything you can talk about?
You know, like, I'm pretty much like, the next thing I'm gonna be working on is pretty much visuals. Like, all the rest of this, like, I probably pretty much be working on visuals and like visuals, lyric videos, like, you know what I'm saying, pushing the project as far as I can, because this is a really good project. 1, 2, like, it deserves. It's only 10 songs, so it deserves every bit of, like, you know what I'm saying, the attention that it garners. But outside of that, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm constantly working. Like, you know what I'm saying, I ghostwrite, like, I do placement work. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, I got a lot of different submissions that I was blessed to be able to submit. And I say submit because like not saying they were selected, but like I was select, like, you know what I'm saying? I was able to submit for Power Season 3. I was able to submit for the Final Four a couple of years ago. I was able to submit, like, you know what I'm saying, some shit for Ty Dolla $ign, Wiz Khalifa, a few other people. And I say submit not that I'm writing. I'm just saying like a hook or like, you know what I'm saying? Or emphasis on certain things. Like I'm just blessed to be in these different positions. Put it to you like that.
No doubt.
Got you.
We're gonna see some more releases from you on Street Corner Music.
Definitely.
Okay.
Street Corner Music. And matter of fact, like the vinyl is coming out next month. The vinyl for it, and it's kind of like I never knew I had a big vinyl audience until, like, you know what I'm saying, I promoted that I had vinyl coming out. Mm-hmm. But then in the process, it's kind of like, even with the promotion that's going on, like a lot of people are like following me. And like, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking, I'm like, and then I go look at their page and I see vinyl. I'm like, okay. So like, you know what I'm saying, vinyl is really still a popular thing. Like in Detroit, where I come from, like all we know is CDs and DVDs and aux cord and Bluetooth. They don't know about the like a lot of the people that the new generation of Detroit hip hop, not even Detroit hip hop. A lot of them don't know about vinyl. I won't discredit them, but a lot of them,
they just ain't up on that analog shit. I got you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Shit, that's the foundation right there. That's the foundation right there. They need to get that knowledge for sure.
Oh, yeah. There's instrumentals available for the project too, right, Mo? From Dirt. There's instrumentals on.
We're listening to them actually right now.
Oh, they're playing in the background.
They're playing in the background.
Yeah, we're gonna rock them for the talk beds this week, so everybody can get the full experience.
What you think? Did any of y'all get a chance to hear the project?
Yeah,
I haven't yet. I'm looking forward to it. I've been out of town since last week. I got a lot of catching up to do, but I'm ready for it for sure.
I'll tell you what I picked out, Mo. Hold on one sec.
Huh?
I'll tell you what I picked out. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, Mo, real quick.
What up?
Why you pulling that up? Anybody that fuck with this shit, you know, heavy. When I say this shit, I mean hip hop music in general, whatever. They know about Big Proof. They know what he stands for. They know where he come from and all that. Could you share with us something that maybe people don't know? I ain't trying to get all super personal or nothing like that, but just maybe a little tidbit about Proof that cats might not even have realized about that man.
Proof was an entertainer. He was a father. He was an inspiration, and he was a challenge to anybody that was around him. Like, meaning like he challenged you to think. Anybody around him, he challenged you to think. And a constant reminder, like we were at, like, say for instance, like we're at the Iron Fist office. Like the daily goal, there were daily goals. Like Proof literally would he would go on the computer and pull up or print some information and post it on every door in the office. And he would text everybody and be like, you have an assignment to do. So when we come to the office, you look at all of these doors and there's the information, there's different clues, but in the process, you have to come up with the information. But he challenged you to think every time, all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was one thing that fed my, like, you know what I'm saying, my MC. But also, like, Proof literally, regardless to where Proof was as an entertainer, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of him being in, like, D12 or him just moving around, what I gathered is that the nigga literally met you at what you were. Like, I literally ran into him at a club called what's the club? State Theater. I ran into Proof at the State Theater. And when I ran into him, like I bought him a drink and I bought me a drink. Like, you know what I'm saying? I bought him a drink and I bought him a drink and I bought me a drink. So the next time I saw him at that club was like 3 weeks later. And this time he bought me the same drink that I bought and bought himself the drink that I bought him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
going forward, like the nigga Proof literally, he bought me a rose. And he bought me a rose because I went in the strip club. And I went in the strip club with him. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I was drunk or high or like I was off of the expectations of like, I don't know what expectations I thought they may have been, but like I'm in there, I'm in the strip club, I got my feet on the table, but Proof bought me a rose, and he says like, you acting like a bitch. I bought you a rose. So, and I want you to hold on to this rose for this entire night. You bet not drop it. And he invited all of the strippers over to the table. One by one, they came up. What the fuck you doing with that rose? You know what I'm saying? I'm drunk as hell. Like, but like, I say that to say this. One thing that Proof also taught me was humility. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, meaning like, he taught me that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not always about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, meaning like, pay attention to your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? And don't be a bad representation of what I'm leading with. So like, I'm sorry, I got to talking about Proof.
No, you're good, man. No, you're good.
What was the topic?
Yo, you know what? You know what's funny, Mo, is Tenacity actually told a similar story. I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago when we interviewed him. I don't think he had the relationship with Proof that you did, but he told a very similar story just about how Proof was always on that level, you know, with wherever it was you were at, and
listen, bro,
it impacted him in a big way. It sounded like.
Listen. That was the next part. That was the only thing that I wanted to cover one more, like the last part of the Proof story. Like I literally, when I first signed to Proof, when I first started fucking with Proof, like I was already a solo artist who had gotten into a group, and the group was like 3 Jadakisses. At the time, it was like 3 Jadakisses. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I had gotten into a group, but in the process, I still throw parties and I interact at parties, or I go to showcases or perform. So even with that, it was like I had a showcase, I had a performance. So I didn't tell nobody. I told like maybe like one of the group members of my group at the time. And I guess like the word get back to Proof. Proof literally showed up to my performance at 9 p.m., like 10 p.m. 10 p.m. in some Batman pajamas, a Kango, and his big P chain, and like, you know what I'm saying, a white tee. He was like, man, they had a 750 Beamer. He like, man, like, why you ain't telling me you had a show? I was like, bro, I didn't know you was gonna pull up. They're like, man, you can't be doing it. This is right after we started, like I started like officially fucking with Proof. Like, you're like, man, why you tell me you had a show? I'm like, man, I didn't know you. I ain't know. It was something I wanted to do, like, on society. It was like, man, we don't do that shit like that. We walked in there. He came in there. Everybody said, what up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he literally stayed. And, like, he was like, man, because, like, Trump's, the strip club is right down the street. He's like, man, after this, like, meet me at Trump's. Like, we went to Trump's right after that. Like,
that's dope.
Dope shit, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to that brother, man.
Rest in peace, Proof. Absolutely.
Show for sure. Rest in heaven.
No doubt.
We continuously uplifting him and bringing him to the forefront.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He was a solid dude.
Yeah, man.
He was a solid dude.
No doubt.
Homie, you find them beats?
I found no, not the beat. Yeah, the joint. So here's what I picked, Mo. So a couple weeks ago we played "What Am I Gonna Do," and then the other joints that I picked out for tonight. Funny enough, $20 bus ride. I fuck with the intro a lot. I like What You Consider Living, True Stories, and Cali OG. Those are kind of like my top joints.
Heard. I heard you.
All right.
Good shit. Appreciate it.
What's your sleeper, man? Like, what's the sleeper? Like, what's the one that you're not sure if people are going to catch on? Like, maybe it's the topic or the content, or like maybe just your favorite cut off the album.
I think like at this particular stage, like everybody is like taking in like what they hear musically, like as far as the mix and the mastering and the vocals. Well, but I don't like, depending on how they take the visuals that I'm gonna put along to it, that's what I feel like is gonna win them over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if they're on the fence right now, like the visuals that I got planned are definitely like some solid visuals. So I feel like Jungle is gonna be a sleeper.
Okay.
I mean, it's got to like until like, because like a lot of people that I know listen to music, they listen to the first couple of bars of it, like, you know what I'm saying, before they determine, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, okay, what's next? But it's very seldom that a lot of people listen all the way to the hook.
Right.
But in the process, like if you give them something to look at, like it's gonna be like, wait a minute,
they'll make it through. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And even,
then like
even if they don't have the visuals, if they just so happen to listen to the hook, they'll get the whole picture, right? Is that where you was going with that? Yeah. That
too. On top of the fact that like that's mainly why I'm gonna do a couple of lyric videos, because I want people to see what I'm actually saying.
Yeah.
But then like have a butterfly effect. Like when I actually have the visuals, it's kind of like you see what I'm saying. You saw what I was saying. Now you see what I'm saying.
Right.
Gotcha.
Like so that type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
Right. When can we expect those, Mo? Soon?
Yeah, real soon. Like I'm actually shooting a video next weekend. This weekend is coming up.
Okay.
So, but in the process, got lyric videos on the way. My homeboy Jacquees, like, you know what I'm saying? We doing a lot of work together.
Okay.
Like as far as visuals, as far as like behind the scenes shit, as far as like recording. So, and he got some dope beats too. So.
Okay.
All right. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, hey, when you get a chance, let them know we showcase producers on this show, man. If you want to send something our way, we'll put them on. No problem.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna throw him my alley-oop.
Yeah.
I got to.
That's what's up, Mo.
Yeah.
So Mo, you got anything else you want to get off your chest, man? We like to give folks, the floor at the end of these things. Anything else you want to say, or tell folks, where to go to check, what you're doing?
I would say at this particular stage in my life and career is that, like, I just want people to understand that, like, beyond anything, I would rather be politically correct. Not even politically, but like, as far as just like, as honest to my truth as I can be. And like my people that I grew up with and the people that I've accumulated, friends, family, supporters, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only going to be able to keep it as correct as possible going forward. Like, especially with everything that's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I understand at this particular point that, like, my voice, my platform, like, speaks volumes without me having to actually say anything to anybody individual. So what I'm saying at this particular point is, like, on my end, what I'm prepared to do is to build a whole new wave for the future to follow. You get what I'm trying to say? Because, like, a lot of people don't listen to what you're saying, but they can see what you're saying. Like, whether it takes for them to gather what you're saying through visuals, or whether it takes for them to sit still and be able to listen to what you're saying at their speed or when they want to listen to it, you can get the information. But in the process, that's the information that I'm putting out to the universe. So, and like with those principles alone, I'm just saying, like, I'm just doing shit different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a street nigga, but I'm an educated street nigga of valor. If that makes any sense. You get with that?
That makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
It makes perfect sense, especially in the event that that's a rare combination of adjectives right there. There ain't a lot of cats out there like that. I totally get it.
Word.
Totally get it.
Well, Mo, thank you, man.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate your time
bumping this
tonight.
shit tonight, Mo. We're going to get this shit cracking.
Yes, sir.
Now let's get it cracking, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in this bitch like an unborn baby.
No doubt.
Where can they go follow you, Mo? Instagram, Twitter, websites. Where can they buy the music? All that shit. Rattle that off.
You can get the music. You can get the vinyl on streetcornermusic.com. You can get the actual project, the Moe Dert project. You can get it on Bandcamp for $8. Bandcamp for $8. You can get it. You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on Spotify. You can get it on Apple Music. It's on YouTube. Like, the songs are on YouTube, so you can run the YouTube up. Also, you can actually get in contact with me. Everything Moe Dirdee, MOEDIRDEE. That's Instagram. No, that's not Facebook. It's Facebook. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I don't even be on Snapchat, so fuck Snapchat. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can definitely find me at Moe Dirdee on those platforms.
Word. Outside
of that, like I got a Facebook page that I mainly be on, and it's Mo Nelson. So if you want to fuck with me, like, mainly, or if you want the artist page is Moe Dirdee, but the Mo page is the Mo Nelson page. MOE.
All right. Beautiful.
Gotcha.
All right, Mo. Thank you, man. We appreciate you,
bro.
I thank y'all, bro.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
No doubt. Looking forward to getting in these joints. We bumping episode 257 this week, man. So we got you all over that.
Oh man, let's get right to it, man.
No doubt.
I'm like, listen, I got a lot of people that's waiting in the wings for some new Moe Dirdee shit, and like, I just feel like running platforms parallel definitely gonna. These particular platforms are definitely gonna help. Like, you know what I'm saying, my audience get to where they need to be at. You feel me?
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. That's what we're here for.
No doubt.
All right. Thank you, Mo.
We appreciate you, Mo.
Be good, man.
100. Likewise.
Yes, sir.
Stay up, yo.
Peace.
Talk to you soon, man.
Stay COVID free.
You know it.
Yes, sir.
All
right, my man. Peace.
Peace.
All right, Meeks.
Yeah, big home. That was a good one, man.
Oh, great one. Great one.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he a live wild, man. I like that.
The energy's just...
It
shows in the music and shows in the interview. I love it when folks come to talk and
yeah,
you know, yeah, it's all a great thing when you don't get a dud on the other end of the phone. That's for sure.
No doubt.
All right, so Moe Dirdee and Dirt Beats or Moe Dert. It's out now. Street Corner Music. It's Southern Vanguard Radio, episode 257. Go check those joints.
Uncle Shoes, what up?
What up, Shoes? Twice a week Meeks and twice a week Doe.
Southern Vanguard Radio, episode 257 coming up now. Let's get it, homie.
And we out.
We
Peace.
out. Peace, y'all.